Okay. So, Chanel, one of the things that you and I have talked about before is the energy exchange when it comes to adjusting someone's crown. Because and again, not disparaging anybody's any other types of crafts, but what I have found in working with people who do some of this is that the amount of time and the intimacy of the touch, like in their hair for so long, there's an energy exchange, and a lot of times for providers, for stylists, you get all of this different energy all day, all week long, and really don't necessarily have a place to release it, or a place to really kind of process it. And it sounds like you're going to be bringing some of those resources to the table too. So talk a little bit about what you're going to be bringing, at what you all are going to have at this event, that'll help stylists who may be having that kind of issue.
I'm sorry, repeat that last part again. I lost it.
I'm sorry. I was saying, what are you going to have at the event for stylists who may be having that type of issue, the whole energy exchange and taking on a lot of the people's, because it's a very intimate contact, and sometimes they share some of their challenges and struggles with you, and that energy exchange can get heavy after a while. So, what kind of
Absolutely.
resources are you going to have at the event to address that?
The intention are to have different therapists, talk therapists, whether they are PhDs or social workers. But, I find therapy to be extremely helpful in my mental health journey, and I think that that's necessary. So the intention
Mm,
is to have therapists of different sorts there, as well as different spiritual resources, whether it's a church or whether it's a tarot card reader, because it's something for everybody, to have
mhm,
just a spiritual refuge to kind of let it all down. And then for me, I kind of feel like this is something I've lived.
mm,
As you said earlier, sustaining myself. And in this business, I learned, okay, I didn't know that any of this stuff was going to stick, but it's sticking and it's growing in this building. What do I need to do to ensure that I'm going to be able to be here? Because if I'm just twisting hair all day, but if I'm not putting my money away the way I should, or not reinvesting in my business, or if I'm not going to, for me, put my feet in the grass for my spirituality to ground myself, if I'm not doing these things to balance myself out, I'm not going to be able to be here. And so
mhm,
that's the premise behind it. So it's something for everybody, because everybody has different spiritual practices. Everybody
mhm,
manipulates and understands energy in a different way. So that's the intention, and also to see other creatives. I think that if people see that there are other people out here doing some of the things that they may be interested in, then
mhm.
that's like almost like a release to see little images of yourself and to see that it's possible.
Indeed,
Yeah.
that's where I kind of get my feel from. Like like it don't have you don't have to have no profession at all. Just being able to be around her and being around other people like this
Mhm,
is going to be beneficial towards you. This is going to be beneficial for you. You know what I'm saying? So
mhm,
whether you have a business or you don't, if you are in this area, somehow you're supposed to be here with that. That's the energy that she has, that she gave given to me, um, as an experience sitting in her chair, breathing exercise techniques. You know what I mean? Like little tips
mhm,
like that
mhm,
is
mhm,
what I know she'll give to another stylist that's working maybe in La Jolla or up in Poway or Escondido. And that little
mhm,
bit is so much, because me, for example, like just sitting here, she would tell me, all right, now you go breathe, you go work on just breathing for the next 10, 15 minutes, and that's huge, because me as a kid going to a barbershop, I disliked it. I didn't like it at all, sitting there
Yeah,
all day,
yeah,
or you
yeah,
know what I mean.
yeah.
I wasn't the talkative type, so it's different mentalities. And I was glad to find her, and I just want everybody else to feel that energy that I felt. So great question, and I'm
Uh,
glad I'll be able to put in on that.
and like I said, I know dope people. And for all of you all who are out there in San Diego or can get to San Diego, make sure that you all go to the event. All of the information is right here. Now, make sure that you go. And if you did take a screenshot or whatever, make sure that you go and make sure that you get your life and learn how to build your tribe. Greetings and salutations, all my friends out there in internet land. I am William Honablew Jr., and I have the privilege of being the host of the Black USA News Morning Show. The Black USA News Morning Show is currently recruiting guests for an upcoming series on single parents and co parenting. We find that there's a lot of misinformation and a lot of isolation in the narrative about single parents. And we want to make sure that we keep this platform available to tell the true story, our people's story. The topics that we will be covering range from health, wellness, the type of support, how important your social support system is, romance, and things of that nature. If you're interested in becoming a guest, you can check the link in the description. You can email us at info@grindinggang.com, or you can visit this link. Thank you so much and have an awesome day.